So going back, what I was thinking that time was, as selfish as it may sound, I already had to pray to God and Lord, if my Yuri is not for me, then go take him. He belongs to you. As painful as it may be, but I really offered your Kuya Yuri to God. And then I informed your Lola about the whole situation. And then she said, sabi niya, no, hindi natin susuan yung apo ko. Sabi niya, kahit ano pa siya, kahit abnormal pa siya lumaki, tatanggapin ko siya, apo ko siya. Sabi niya, huwag kang susuko. Sabi niya. So parang na-revive ako doon kasi parang sabi ko, nag-give up na ako eh. Kasi kung I don't want your Kuya Yuri to suffer any longer. And then kung mag-survive siya, he will not be normal, he will not live a normal life. Hindi ko kaya. Pero your Lola gave me that maternal instinct na to fight for him. And then so may mga visitors si mami mo sa ICU kasi one at a time I was there with her, tapos yung one visitor at a time. So they were talking to her but she couldn't speak because she was intubated. So she was writing the whole time and she was counting the days your Kuya Yuri has survived. Parang kanya, baka 5 days na si Yuri buhay pa. Sabi niya, please pray for our baby. Ganun sila. Napakasakit. Kasi alam ko, your Kuya Yuri was not really doing good. Parang amidst of the physical exhaustion kasi your mommy was in ICU. I think it's the other wing, and then your kuya was in the NICU. It's in the other wing as well. Although third floor and second floor yata yun. So yun ang nangyari kay kuya. On May 17, another problem is having a hard time trying to breathe because they found a pneumothorax. Siyempre si daddy ano pakialamero and researcher na ako. I had to research. When I researched, sabi ko, I saw pneumothorax is like an air pocket outside the lungs that is a result of a collapsed lungs. So yung I remember left or right when Kuya Yuri, so they had to do a surgery to him so that they could extract the extra air and then let the lungs heal because the lungs heals itself. After that, so early morning of May 18, early morning of May 18, I got a call from the NICU. I was at the ICU waiting area because there's no room for you when your patient is in ICU. You're just supposed to wait in the ICU waiting area. They said that your Kuya Yuri is actually being revived already. So I had to be there. Did I cry? I wasn't crying because maybe I already poured all the tears and all the pain days ahead. And as I was watching them trying to revive his very small and fragile body, I wasn't crying at all. I was actually at peace. I was actually at peace with God, with so much faith in God, believing that He's in control, believing that what's gonna happen is meant to be. So on the 6th or 7th medicine, I forgot the medicine, but your daddy actually researched for it. It's a medicine that wakes up the heart for it to pump again, and then they would resuscitate your Kuya Yuri, but it's no longer responding. So I think they said on the 3rd, would you like us to continue? So I said yes, and they tried again for 3 times, but he was no longer responding. Mga 20 minutes na, ibig sabihin that the brain could already be severely damaged because there's no oxygen, there's no circulating oxygen in the brain. So on the 7th and the 8th, they said tama na po, that's enough. So I surrender already your Kuya Yuri to God. He belongs there. He's so pogi. So I think he's a kind soul. He belongs there. So, and then they handed over your Kuya Yuri to me. Uh, they they had him wear some nice clothes. I remember the clothes yata yung pang baby galing kay Tita Elaine because I borrowed some. So, ayun, as soon as they handed over ko yung routine me, siguro out of severe exhaustion, it was early in the morning. I just took him to in my arms. I looked at him and I remember saying I love him for the last time. Before he was taken away, I think I kissed his very small head in his forehead. I kissed him and said my goodbye. It was love before even he came. I think I realized that parents love all them and the mother's love, and that is the most genuine love because your kuya didn't even do anything. He was just there. He was just a tiny piece of us, but we really love him so much. And with that, I informed the families. I remember your Tita Catherine. She was crying a lot, and she saw me. She was not yet married then. I remember she came from my office. She took the baby kit from Smart. Mommy works in Smart Communication then, and then when they deliver babies, they get the baby kit. I remember hugging the baby kit and just crying. And you think that you had to calm it down because she's very big. When she cries, she might collapse. So I had to control myself kasi umiyak na si Tita Chu. But that's the story of Kuya Yuri. I will tell you more about how we recovered, how we told your mom in a separate vlog. But that is the story of Yuri. He was and will always be your kuya, my firstborn. His name is Jurrel Frachesco C. Panliio. Jurrel means strong. He's the father of Superman. And Frachesco came from Padre Pio's real name because he was a miracle from Padre Pio. I will tell you about our devotion to Padre Pio later on in another vlog. So I want you guys to remember your Kuya Yuri, and that once upon a time there was this special boy who had to sacrifice himself so that you guys will and your mom will be alive. He will always be our hero, the family's hero. As small and fragile as he is, he's the strongest man and boy that I've ever known. He even is stronger than Daddy. So remember, when you pray, always include him in your prayer. You can always talk to him like I do. I always talk to him and say I love him and I miss him so much. And then one day, when all of this is over, I know that Daddy and Mommy will be with him, will see him without all the pain, maybe a little grown up, with his angel wings in person. So that is your Kuya Yuri, your brave Kuya Yuri.